Today, there has been no chemtrail flying, and the sun has been shining without being affected by the chemtrail. That means that the whole day has stayed clear with no cloud covering, no rain, no. The day has not been affected at all by the chemtrail. So no dark clouds being formed by those chemtrails causing rain, none at all. And there is a phenomenon that I want to tell you. But before that, I want to show you the sky first, the difference. So there might be like one, as you can see, flying, but it's not covering at all. So when there is like 3, 4, 5 chemtrails flying, and it's terrible. And now the one that flew today, the one that just flew now is leaving smoke a lot more than the one that was flying this morning, which means that they have increased the amount of product that they are spraying. They have to stop that, because I don't want that. And many people are clearly stating no more chemtrail flying. And I think that people have human rights. It's not just the government that has the right to do that against the population's right. And we all live on Earth, which means that we have the right to say, no, we don't want that. Please stop this. Kindly stop it. So what happened these last 10 days was a lot of the chemtrail made Spain look miserable. It was dark and raining, and only raining for the last 10 days. And the temperature was like 10 degrees, 9 degrees, like winter. When we know that in France and UK was 17, 18 degrees. And it's like, that's not normal, because Spain is right next to Africa. It cannot be that Spain will be colder than France or UK. It's this phenomenon is only because of the chemtrail. So now they're saying that those chemtrail is to counteract the theory of chemtrail, as it is stated. If you do your research, is to counteract the climate change. Now, how can they claim to counteract the climate change? That means that they have to use some type of engineering. Sorry, it's geoengineering. They say chemtrail is a geoengineering. So they have to use a mechanical reaction to transform or change the way the things are naturally. And that is criminal, because nature cannot just be contracted or counteracted or changed, because it is naturally in this way. And so we cannot just claim to, because it's like claiming to be God. It's like claiming to be the Lord, basically, to claim to be able to control the nature of the way things are. So there are no disaster as yet. Why would you go and contract that if there are none as yet? So those intervention of geoengineering of chemtrail only started over concern. There was no yet any disaster yet, that they started spraying it over concern that this could be the reason. And since they have started those geoengineering spray, the weather has been disastrous in France and Spain, causing shocking flooding. Only when they started spraying those geoengineering chemtrail, not before that. So this is why they have to stop it, because before that there was only concerns. But since they're spraying those things, those concerns has become shocking flooding now in Europe, shocking flooding all over the world, because they are changing the way nature is predisposed to be and work between the sea, the vapor that should come naturally out of the sea according to the temperature that is on that area, go up and form a cloud. That cloud, it must be naturally formed, not over geoengineering pesticides or whatever is spraying. Because there's many people are saying, yeah, but it's not pesticide, it's geoengineering, it's chemtrail. Geoengineering means to counteract with the climate. Counteract means to change, to physically change. Counteracting something is to physically change the way that thing is. So stop supporting those chemtrails if they are the one contracting this natural disaster now. They need to let things be and only reduce the effect of pollution with ourselves, the way we are living. Now, what they do is that they are throwing all that fault on domestic waste when it isn't just domestic waste. But the fossil fuel is causing more trauma than domestic waste. Domestic waste were always around, even in times of Jesus, in times of the Middle Age, they were always around. But they were not causing climate change. They were not causing overheating. They were not causing climate flooding. It's only man's way of life, of wanting civilization, development, using petrol in the most horrible way, through factories of petrol that are causing smoke, big smoke to go up to the sky, because those fossil fuel smoke are very, very high, many meters high up, and throwing that smoke all the way up to the sky, and that is causing many pollution.